going on, everybody? Today is Saturday. I'm actually at home. And before I do the video that I'm gonna do, I just want to take a quick second. It's actually been a few days now. I didn't realize it. Like I don't like keep up with all the YouTubers on a day-to-day basis, but somebody actually emailed me, said, "Hey, have you heard that JBG Travels John passed away?" And I was like, "Man, that's crazy." And then I started looking into it. I saw that his friend posted a video, and then his daughter, and I was like, yeah, I mean, this is true. So again, if some of you know the background, like when I just started my YouTube channel, he was like amongst the first ones to like shout me out and help me grow the channel. So definitely a cool dude. I would watch his videos. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I know this guy on a day-to-day basis. I never talked to him over the phone or something in my life, but he was definitely somebody who helped me grow my channel, and I'm grateful for that. He was a cool dude, but what I heard was that he, fell on the road, and they don't know what it was. So I don't know. I mean, regardless, any truck driver that passes away, especially on the road, it's sad to hear, man. I mean, we just don't know. I mean, today could be your last day. Get out of your truck, slip and fall, and you're done with. So I don't know. It's not good. But just kind of reminds you that if you do have some family at home, a lot of guys, they don't really think about it, but get that life insurance policy, get that workers' comp, occupational insurance. You just never know, man. And we're always so away that we don't get to spend much time with our family to begin with. That's why I just try to do these short runs and just stay home. A lot of these guys, they're out on the road 4, 5, 6 weeks at a time, and I don't know how you do it. I mean, some guys don't have a choice, but me personally, I just stay Midwest, man. Like actually yesterday I picked up a load that was supposed to be delivering Monday, and the broker basically, I think they messed up or the shipper messed up. Long story short, it needs to be in Joplin on the weekend. And I'm basically telling him Saturday's completely out of question. I my significant other works, and then Sunday maybe, but that's my home time, man. I don't do Sunday deliveries. And he's like, please, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, man, I can deliver this Sunday morning for you. We can double the rate. And he's basically like, you're out of your mind, which I get it. I'm asking for a lot of money to double the rate to deliver on Sunday. But I'm like, listen, man, I'm going to deliver Sunday morning. We can double the rate. I'm going to get unloaded, and I'm going to go home. I'm not going to sit at that truck stop all Sunday till Monday waiting for a load. I'm going to just go home. It is what it is. And we went back and forth, and he finally said, you know what, I apologize, I overreacted, I understand your position, hey, this is not what you agreed for. And I'm like, honestly, like if you give me an option of doubling my rate, deliver Sunday, or deliver Monday with the regular rate, I would choose Monday. Thankfully, the load's been good, and I'm not forced to run, and I like my home time. But without more blabbering there, today we're gonna get into this dash cam. So we're gonna show you what's in the box. I've already actually done one of these dash cams. I have the same one in my truck, and it's been great. Nothing but great stuff about it. It's great during the day, it's great during the night. So we're gonna do a little unboxing, show you what's in the box, and we're gonna do an install in our new car that we got, and then we're gonna show you some footage. This is, I think, a 2-channel. So 2-channel. So I have one in the front, one in the back. So the one in the back might take me a while to install. Might not be showing that today, but we'll switch the camera around, show you what's in the box, and get to installing. So here's the box. They kind of really hooked me up. I mean, this is not an expensive, this is not a cheap camera. There's definitely cheaper cameras out there, but this thing being 4K, it just, the quality is absolutely amazing. Like, you can zoom in on the license plate easily, even at night. So they kind of sent me a whole kit. So this is their SD card, 64 gig. This is the wireless Bluetooth remote. I'm probably not going to use this, honestly, especially in the car, since it's so within reach. Because and the beauty with this is it's recording nonstop. So it's basically looping over and over and over. So, like, let's say you're going down the interstate and you're driving the speed limit, which this thing shows you the speed limit, location, everything, and the cop pulls you over and he's like, oh, you were speeding. Well, you can just go back and show the footage when you pass that point and show him, no, I was not. So that's the beauty of this, as opposed to like the other regular dash cams. Most of them, they just capture if there's an incident or if you activate it. This will record nonstop, and then it will capture if there's an incident or if you do it, and it will not override those files, if that makes sense. This is a filter you can put on the camera, I guess, like, you know, if the sun is blaring. And then obviously up here, I believe this is the hardwire kit. Yep. So this is the hardwire kit, which is what I'm gonna do. Just run it into the fuse panel, and then the actual camera itself, which, you know, it's glory. Like I said, I've had it for a few years in my truck, and it's been great. I have a 3-channel in my truck, but I actually only use the 1 because I don't want any pointing inside the truck on me. I wish they made a waterproof one. So it has voice control. I didn't even realize that after owning it for so many years, but that's cool. So yeah, let's open the box, show you what's in the box. Definitely comes with quite a bit of stuff. Here's the camera. They definitely changed these cable plugs. I think mine is just a USB-C. This is like some new model. And this is your rear camera, which is this one that I'm going to use. And then this does rotate as well once you put this onto your windshield. And you would just plug it in there. If you want to add an extra interior one, you could just do that right there. But I mean, nothing really special about the camera. I mean, your microphone, camera also rotates in the back. I also wish it was rotating this way, but it's okay, it's good. And then up here is your power, which your power cord and your plug is right here. But however, I'm not using that because I have a hardwire kit, but I am using this to get to the rear camera from the front for this. Only thing I wish is that they made cable like this, but waterproof, and the exterior camera waterproof, and maybe do like a little bit of a different mount for a semi truck, that you could like mount 2 of these on your hood or on your mirrors, so then you would have interior and exterior. And especially if these were 4K with night vision, that would be a game changer. I know they make those type of cameras, but the quality is not as good as this. And then just this USB-C, USB-C. I'm not even sure what that's for. And just your manual, blah, blah, blah. Comes with a little dash cam protected. Since 2010. They haven't been around that long, but very, very good cameras. I mean, you get what you pay for. And that's that. And it comes with another filter as well. So yeah, we got a whole lot on our hands. We're gonna hopefully get that installed and show you how we install that in the car, and show you some footage. So yeah, let's keep on at it.
Video protected.
All right, so I just hit the video to protect, like save. So hopefully I'm not blabbering for no reason, but I have not done a hardwire kit on this thing. So I just have it regularly connected because I'm having issues connecting my A-pillar.
Video protected. Video protected.
Let's see what this night vision is like.